Well, let's get started then. Ah, hello me. You've appeared in chat just as I started. Brilliant. I'll turn the chat box on. Yeah, you've got yourself a little VIP badge, since you keep coming along. I unlocked them, felt I'd hand them out to a few people who are frequently coming into chat. Is there a few here? Oh yeah, we're leisurely at 4. That's rather fancy. I wasn't expecting to get that many this quickly. How you doing anyway, me? You all fine? Good to hear you're doing well. I'm pretty good myself. Not too happy about my uni assignments and such, but that's to be expected. It's not supposed to be fun or entertaining, or even cohesive at times. It's just a right mess. Now you're getting started on yours as well then, on your calculator. Not got too long until for actually to be handed in. Only about a month or so. Yeah, some of your stuff's a lot nicer than mine. I've got some rather nasty stuff I need to do, such as I believe it's paralysed threads using a farm for Mandelbrot. If that makes any sense to you, well done. It doesn't make any to me. I'm the one doing it. Now what's going on over here? Yeah, I'd imagine you're not gonna have too much fun when you get into doing this as well. But for now, it's fine enough. I'll not talk about it too much on stream because it's not all that fun. Yeah, the mist's definitely spreading at this point. Yeah, I need to figure out who I was going to send in. I believe it was the heavy from here. Yeah, comes with brawler and such. And yeah, they can get close quarter specialists. I'm going to get this heavy coming along. Transfer to Manticore, yeah, because I believe last time we had lost someone when doing the final mission with Pure. It's Race Repel and Mist, I believe, so I'm currently building a Mist Repeller over in this area. Try and keep some of these settlements safe. But yeah, there's a lot going on now. The world's definitely starting to open up. I have GTA 5, I do not, no. Are you asking, were you hoping I'd do a stream on it sometime? Because I could be convinced. I'd definitely be up for doing like the custom maps and just doing daft races and such with people. Yeah, I'll do some exploration sites. There's not too much going on right now. Well, there is a sick finition over here. Might be worth making our way in that direction. Unexplored site, you gotta let me explore it. There we go. Let me select it now. I enjoy GTA RP. I'll keep it in mind. If I'm ever looking for something to do, then I might do it. It's hard to really say though. Our operatives have set down outside an old prison facility. The whole place is still locked up tight. Using some heavy cutting equipment, our people have been able to get inside. There's hundreds of corpses in here, all in various states of decomposition. The smell is terrible. What's truly horrifying is to think that all these people were just left to die, not even given a chance to fight for their lives. Should I just leave it or should I search? No, it's just a game you're suggesting. I'll keep it in mind then. I'm not going to guarantee I'll play at any point. Always search, you're saying. Calculator, I will search it then. Our operatives brave the awful conditions and manage to gather up all of the resources they can find. The worst find of all is that there is a food shortage in the rooms while people starve in their cells. The worst find of all is that there is food in the storage rooms while people starve. There we go. We're at 5 years, are we? It's awfully fancy. And well, do okay, that's that mission done. I've lost a little bit of stamina and such, that's more than fine. We've got a haven under attack, where is that? We're there, we're not going to get to that in time, it should be able to fend for itself. Yeah, we'll just continue. Is that definitely surviving? It would seem it is. Yeah, it does seem to be. It's going a lot slower than I thought though. I might be able to get in. How long do I stream? I'm planning to stream for about 3 hours in all. Maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less, depends quite how the missions go. Command Corps 1 has discovered the ruins of New Babylon, a city-state founded by a schismatic sect that broke off from the disciples of Anu 2 years ago. Unlike the disciples, who see the Pandora virus as a challenge that must be overcome via evolution, the schismatics believed that all mutations were secretly beneficial and humanity must embrace them without question. When we left the Royal Havens, we took many sacred relics that the disciples would like to have returned. These relics largely consist of mutated human remains, the bones of Anu martyrs who died in the struggle for a more evolved humanity. But New Jericho takes a different view. These relics are actually dangerous bioweapons, potential sources of infection, and ought to be destroyed. Now, I believe we're needing... Ah, you're gonna go eat. That's fair enough, I'll see you in a while, Lenny. I think we're trying to side with New Jericho for most part right now, so I am going to just burn the relics. New Babylon burns. The so-called relics will be reduced to ashes, as they should be. These people were not martyrs, they were mutants. Maybe the flames will bring some kind of purity back to this place. Ah, alright. That's all good. I'll see you in a bit. So what's diplomacy looking like? Anu are rather hostile against the other twos. That's potentially something concerning. I'm not siding with Anu so much, I was just trying to protect their havens because if you look at where I started, I had the entire continent of havens down here. So that just somewhat happened. I do protect every haven I get a chance to, as long as I notice anyway.
Research complete.
Yeah, their shotguns are quite fun. I'm currently making my own fancy shotguns, such as this. Which, extra shred, extra shock and a shotgun, that's lovely, isn't it? I need to see if I want to actually make that and give it to anyone, though. It's a bit of a weird thing. It's awfully expensive as well. So apparently single shot, which is weird. Oh, this gun, I believe I researched it. It was through one of the researches, I can't remember which, but I got it. Also, trying to get the better canon development. I believe I got most of it from various autopsies and the like. Couldn't say for certain though. Anyway, let's keep time moving on. Have an explore this site. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to click over to my other vehicle. Oh well. Apparently I've dismantled a stadium. That's fun. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, let's keep exploring all these sites though. Maybe get some extra stuff to use, because we need a lot more science right now. Or whatever that blue thing is with the gears. And we've got new mutations too, which is a brute champion. Better for close combat. Shitten's mutated. Point of combat armor. Right. Okay, legs and torso we need to hit. Its head now has armor on it. Arms have armor. Yeah, it's gonna be a nuisance to take care of that guy. Oh yeah, sirens have never been fun in this. Also got a fancy tyrant. I believe this the one who had poison and a gun? No, I think this was a shield and a gun, and he's now got even more armor. Again, legs, arm there. Probably not able to hit that arm. Torso are the better points to try and aim for in these guys. It's going to get difficult though. Now, what I meant to do is go over to these guys. Can I actually get to that place in time? I'm doubtful. Now though, we have this. Fort Askatasuna is home to Dr. Raymond P. Jacobi, leader of New Jericho Taxonomy Project. In addition to being a brilliant scientist, Dr. Jacobi also claims to have invented the term Pandoran as a descriptor for the creatures that threaten our world. Before that, people just called them monsters, or mutants, or even aliens, he says. That's really rather missing the point, isn't it? I've been calling them aliens a fair bit. I feel like he's trying to insult me. Anyway, Dr. Jacobi continues. That's not what I wanted to tell you about. Actually, I want to make you an offer. You see, I have something. A book, but not just any book. A notebook, written by Randolph Symes, one of the founders of Phoenix Project. A great man ahead of his time. I'm sure it'd be invaluable to you, and I'm willing to trade for it. Tech, I believe, is that one. I don't have much. I do think 20 will be worth it though. Tech might have been that one. I don't know. Because research has now been added. Notebook appears to be authentic, although the notes are written in the idiosyncratic shorthand Symes developed for personal diaries. Still, his unique perspective on history and the early findings of Phoenix Point is always illuminating. That's a lot of science, or research. From what I understand, then, I traded away the blue stuff for actual research, which went towards stealing food from captured aliens. And in here, we aren't able to do anything. We might want to go here to do some trading. They're willing to give blue stuff for food. Yeah, I'll do that.
Research complete.
There we go. Got the
Are you
research
aware
done.
of the legend of Fort Bacon? It's a tall tale, a myth of the post-apocalypse that circulates among our soldiers. It tells of a haven where people have found a way to safely eat the Pandorans, which, if reports are to be believed, actually taste of bacon. It's a very human response, I suppose, not unlike the utopias dreamed up by medieval peasants. But despite what Synedrian may tell us, there is no land of plenty, no secret haven ruled by Prester John. The reality of this world is constant struggle against infection. And I wonder, has the Phoenix Project forgotten that? Have you decided to set up your own little cockaigne, where the corpses of our enemies are a source of health and happiness?
I mean, it is pragmatic. I definitely think that. I mean, entirely safe. I'm not sure about that one. I might need to do a bit of an argument for that one. I think I can just say partaking of the flesh of the enemy is a step towards learning to exist in the new world. I'm gonna go with option 1, I think. Pragmatic sounds better than just eating my enemies.
A logical argument, at least on the surface. But I remember how many irrational policies were justified by an appeal to pragmatism, even as the Pandora virus was destroying the world we knew. I would advise avoiding short-term thinking and considering the long-term risks inherent in this technology you have developed. The Pandorans are the problem, not the solution.
I mean, they are certainly a problem, but why can't they be both? Is my argument. Yeah, this haven I'm doubting we'll get to in time. We'll maybe want to invest in a quicker vehicle, because it's a bit slow, that thing. I mean, I'll hope that I get there in time. Why does that happen? Ah, it's because we got here. That's why it paused. Even info. We would love to trade for... That seems... peculiar. How do I trade better with him? There we go. Yeah, I'd say that's worth it. 600 odd food for 150 tech, that has to be worthwhile. Do we want to trade for this stuff? Materials, I believe it is. I'm going to say yes, because that's a good exchange rate. Yeah, let's do that. We're about to start getting a lot of food in, so that should be more than manageable. And yeah, let's just keep exploring on our way over to here. Yeah, that other haven's survived, which is fine. A little disappointing, but it's fine. Guess Tiamat can go over there. Pause, I'm just going to send this guy to explore.
The Jericho Haven is under attack.
We've got other guys under attack, and ooh, I don't think I can get to them in time. I'll give it a shot. It's going to be a close one, this. I think I might
The writings
just
of my great-grandfather recount his mission to Oglethorpe University and the Time Vault. It was here in 1936 that he deposited the files, sealed aluminium containers that were locked away to be opened in 1,000 years. Did he know what those files contained? I'm not sure. He was a wily old devil. I have the documents before me now. They prove what I had previously only suspected. A technologically advanced hominin civilization existed on this planet long before Homo sapiens came along. They flourished until something destroyed them. But some of them must have survived, or where did the stories come from? Somehow, they must have won. I know that some of my operatives think I've lost it. It doesn't matter. I have to keep searching. If I find the answer, it'll have all been worth it.
Hey Fuke, and yeah, I'm pretty sure it said sapiens. I thought it was sapiens. Is he mispronouncing it, or have I been mispronouncing it all this time? But I'm confused there. Who knows? At this point, Simon's notes become hard to make sense of. He seems to have investigated an archaeological site of some kind and noted down several fragments of... yeah, antediluvian writing, there we go, I've managed to say it. Finally led him to wherever he went next. We would need to reconstruct the writing to figure out his final destination. Also, what do you think of your little badge I've given you? Fuke, are you enjoying it? According to his notes, Randolph Symes III discovered that his great-grandfather had buried a trove of documents and samples, largely belonging to the Phoenix Project's predecessor organisations in Oglethorpe University's Time Vault. There's little left of the university itself, but the Time Vault still exists. It's been opened, presumably by Symes, but is still safe from Pandoran infestation. I mean, I'm sure someone at some point told you you're quite the gem. I mean, at the very least, you're a very reliable sim. I can give you that much. I mean, it is Twitch, so don't report me for saying that. I wasn't trying to be condescending. I don't want to be banned. Please don't. I'm worried about this. We might get here in time. I think we got here just in time. That was a close one. Well, let's go. This heavy we need to equip with better gear. Our last heavy died, so thankfully we've got a lot of gear to spare right now. I say thankfully. I lost one of my better guys, which isn't great. I don't have enough strength to take that, damn. I guess that's all we get, maybe a grenade. I'm just going to ignore most of what you've been saying. I don't know how much I'm allowed to say on Twitch when I'm pretending to be family friendly and all that. Anyway, let's have a go. Let's see how this goes. I mean, we've got my favourite person, who arguably is not a person anymore. The only part of him that's human is their legs. So, who knows? They're just on all sorts of energy right now. Got it. That would explain a lot. I can definitely relate to having absolutely no motivation. Typically what I find is you arrange to do the same kind of work with other people at the same time, and then you feel like you have to do it, otherwise you're letting them down. It seems to motivate me. That's not the best motivation, because if they lose motivation I definitely do. But still. There's no one but you. If you want, I can pretend to be doing it. I can't pretend well. No, you can't say that actuator, come on. You can't just talk yourself down like that. Just vacuuming your rug. It's an important job. We can just skip this scene over loading. It's not needed. So, we're needing to try and murder the Pandorans, who have seemingly murdered about everyone else. Key structures do include these things, so I should be mostly safe. Thought you could just push the issue onto children. I mean, I've got a possible solution, possibly not the most legal of solutions, but it's a solution, potentially. Have you considered just, like, getting a child? Not having one, just getting one. Like, find them on the streets, take them home. Not entirely legal, but I'm sure you could justify it somehow. This is not kidnapping or anything. If you give them back after, it's all fine. Okay, can I do anything good? Because there's a lot of these people. Potentially aiming for that guy is a nice idea. I've currently got good cover. He will fire back, I believe. I will just check, because not all of them do. Yeah, return fire. He will fire back at me.
Targeting.
Might be an idea to try and take out this guy. He's got, I believe, a shotgun. I can take out his lower arm. I'll be more than fine. Take out his leg. Maybe. He'll be less difficult to deal with. In fact, yeah. If he doesn't have a leg, he'll no longer be able to get close enough to his shotgun to be too much of a nuisance.
Enemy.
There we go. Leg has been disabled. And I'll get an Overwatch in with a pistol. Yeah, shotguns are a bit of a nuisance, to say the least. Now, this is my melee person. I'd like them to be able to get close, but I need them to get somewhere safe first. Then they'll get close next turn. Getting on top of the roof doesn't sound the safest if you're trying to hit someone with a hammer. Potentially, that's a bad idea. I'll just hide them in here. Look at how well hidden they are inside that building. Now this is going to be a weird one. I need to find a spot I can dash to and still get a sniper shot with. I could go there, take out that guy, potentially that guy in the back. I've got a good enough angle. Yeah, let's do that. That should be worthwhile. It's got a good cover as well.
Amy.
Yeah, I can get a decent shot off in them. Try. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. You got a kill him. What are we dealing with in here? Pad Alpha. I can't remember what we came across last time. This is Sniddering Rifle. And good melee. That's the poacher, they paralyze people. That's the shield, that's a gun. That's a shotgun in there. This shouldn't be too bad. I'll just need to actually try and survive best I can for now. Potentially move Elif up to here.
Moving in quick.
Get her to put up her shield. If she gets her shield up, she'll likely block most of the damage coming in. It's new heavy, we need to get some good shots in with, so I'll move up there. No, up here, in that corner is likely fine. Here's actually safer, yeah, we'll go there. Might still get a shot off later, who knows. And yeah, just stay there for now. It's fine. Ursula. She's a weird one. I can't quite figure out how I'm supposed to use her. Typically I just use her ability to give everyone a bunch extra like movement points and all that. I think hide up here for now. Everyone should be within the range of her ability. If not, she can always just go down the ladder again. Now let's see how I went wrong, because inevitably I will have. I mean, New Jericho seems to be doing alright. They're advancing on the enemies. That sniper just disabled a gun, which caused the person to disappear.
Missed by this much.
Yeah, that's a guy with a shotgun. Oh, a surprisingly good shot in there. Not fun having your head disabled. Alright. I'd imagine it would be, because New Jericho specialise their heavy armour to have extra weapons mounted on, I'm pretty sure. A little worried for that sniper, they might get a tad paralysed. Shame the sniper got hit there though. I was thinking they'd be fine there against the guy with a shotgun. Apparently not though, I might need to try and heal them up.
This place stinks.
Now, that guy I need to be worried about. I can take him out with someone else, that would be lovely. Hardly going to be easy. Let's see. First, instill frenzy, does that reach everyone? I believe so. Everyone have some extra movement. Now we send in the melee. Take everyone out that they can. Let's move into here. Take a quick hit. Okay. Not as much damage as I'd hoped. 2 hits with that might do better. Attempt to stun. Yeah, attempt to stun. There we go, got a shotgun. That'll be them more than manageable now. If I go there, that's dangerous. I'd like to try and get up to them and take them out. Okay, Sophia, what's the range you have on Sophia? I thought Sophia had it. Where is she? There she is. Range on onslaught. I need her to move forward. Apparently from here I'd have a shot. Should be the right move then. Well, also apparently get shot at. That's fine, because I'm now able to move into there. Okay, Sophia, what's your range in this? Okay, that's perfectly manageable. That guy's been hit with shock, they're fine to leave alone. Get into here. Melee this guy to finish him off. Use the sword for once, I'm always using the hammer. Sophia will give 2 action points to Ella. We'll then continue to move and then murder that guy with a gun. That's enough to murder him. Just to be safe, I'll use the hammer. There we are. Now I'll hide in here. That's most of the aliens now down and dealt with. If I move towards this heavy with my sniper, chances are they'll try and heal me. Something I'd quite like to happen. First though, we need to move Elif. Move her to here. Sniper, make your way in this direction. Take a shot, then move slightly further. Yeah, it's great getting free healing from NPCs, especially when they're the faction you like the least. Yeah, that's them going to bleed out now. Move into better cover. Hopefully that heavy will come and heal me. Sophia, at this point, can you do anything? Not really. Just get into better cover then. Ella, yeah, keep hiding there. No need you to move next turn. Now, I could try and paralyze someone. Get a single hit in over here if I needed. Not quite the ideal, however. I'd like to get a shot in with this heavy. They're not really able to get into good position because of that small ledge. Yeah, that sniper I believe is going to be going down at the end of this. Ursula needs line of sight on people to actually do much. Annoyingly, she doesn't give frenzy to herself, so she's not the most useful. Move her over here, she can maybe do something next time. Elif. If I move up here, then get them to put their shield up, I might be able to get in and stun that guy. Or paralyze even. So let's put the shield up in that direction. I'll have the heavy move here, Overwatch into this zone. Should be good.
Holding position.
And that's everyone. I could make the heavy jump down, yeah, they've essentially got power armor from Fallout. I mean, I don't think they negate fall damage, but they can pretend they've got it. They've at least got like a jetpack. Yeah, that sniper is not doing great. I'm feeling that sniper's gonna die. Let's see. More paralyzed. Will they be even more paralyzed? Yeah. They can no longer move or anything. Also, I've given up on the fact that I might get free healing. Just heal myself. There we go. That's a shame. Possibly a waste of resources. I might have still been able to get healing. But just spray some, like, deodorant in your face. That's all good. I still don't understand how aerosol would heal you. Like, unless it's like a glue or something, then that's not going to do anything. I mean, it is possibly nanomachines, there is nanotech in this. A weird thing though. Don't quite understand the nanotech in this. What it does is it makes you take less, like, poison and such. Anyway, let's paralyze this guy who can paralyze other people. Oh, I can't believe it. Try to run away. There we go. I'm paralyzed. We can then eat him after this. Ah, alright, I'll see you in a bit, Calculator. Let's try and get Ella over here. What I might want to do first is... how much will points do I have? 14. It's not enough. Do I have a shot? I do. Let's finally get some viral damage into the weapon. I've never actually remembered to do that before. So let's just do that now. 20 virus. Yeah, they're not having a fun time. Move Ella into probably here. Really matter which side, she's just gonna go whack him with a hammer. I didn't even need to get that virus in. That's a bit of a shame. Hoped I'd done something fancy for once and actually fought ahead. I mean, I won regardless. And we get to eat that guy with little tentacles on him. I wonder what he'd taste like. And we recovered a Triton. Oh, and we've got a Pandoran nest uncovered.
Good to be working with you. If we're going to save the world, we'll need all the help we can get. At this stage, we've granted you low-level access to our network and set up a liaison office to work with your people. But, as I'm sure you can understand, we need to take things slow at first. Your organization has a reputation. It's hard to know which side you'll take, and we need to know that you share our values. At the moment, we're setting up a mission to recapture an old satellite control base. What for? Well, there's a saying in New Jericho, Tobias West always has a plan. And he has a plan for the equipment and the data we can get from that base. You'll find out more when the time is right. So, are you up for it? We'd really appreciate your help.
I like how they're giving us low level access, yeah. It's like, what's that? You're trying to save the world? I guess we can let you look at a couple of spreadsheets. I'm sure that's fine. More than a spreadsheet or two. Christ, useless these guys, I hate them. I really do. I mean, as much as I do like a good Excel spreadsheet, I mean, it's hardly what I was wanting. Anyway, there we go. That's some more stuff being put in. Oh, we've got fancy stuff we can do. Look at all this. Might as well stick them in the research queue. That one even says top secret. That must be a good one. Apparently it actually gives extra XP, so I'll get that one soon. Imagine, like, trying to save the world. You find a single haven under attack, you save it. They tell you they own a couple of databases. Don't tell you what's in it. Anyway, our latest intelligence suggests that New Jericho's keeping Dr. Lewandowski in a high security lab. Secure the compound so that we can get the Doctor and her invaluable work out of the hands of Tobias West. Sure, I'm all up for murdering a few people through New Jericho. Just saved them a second ago, so that's fine. Means I'm already justified in murdering a few of them now. I'm sure that's how it works anyway. If you save someone, you're justified enough to kill a different person, right? I mean, I doubt that's how it works. That would never hold up in a court of law. Anyway. We need to secure the area, so we do need to actually kill everyone. And we need to keep someone in particular alive who we don't yet know where they are. Now, I have started in an atrocious spot. This is horrible. What do I do here? I need to get people into cover, but what I think might work out better is just nuke them. Like, missiles is perfectly justified. How dead are these people? Mostly dead. They're able to move -1 points. Just don't know what that means in the grand scheme of things. And this person, yeah, they're just gonna bleed out. Yeah, voice acting. Leaves a little to be desired, to say the least.
I've got this.
Well, he says he's got this. He did indeed have that. He's murdered someone. This guy is stealthy. Stealthy enough to just try and run up to him. Potentially, I'll send him into some cover. Yeah, I'll just need to sit there. This person, we're needing to shoot that guy. So, potentially, try and get them on top of this. Yeah, from on there we'd be able to attack. Move the scarab forward slightly. Anastasia, you've got some decent armor. Ah, it's just the assault armor. It's not even all that decent. Yeah, just run up there for now. I'm sure that's safe. Enemy spotted. Who did they spot? Spotted them. That's handy. Might actually be able to shoot them with a sniper. That never mind, sniper can't shoot them. Ah, you've returned. Good to see your back, calculator. Yeah, I forgot what I didn't like the sniper. They cannot move. Like, they are essentially a cripple. And for once, I didn't make them a cripple. That's entirely how they came out the box. Don't know what box they were in, but they were in some kind of box, I'm sure. Okay, this is Takeshi. They've got the paralysing equipment. Eventually, it'd be an idea to just stay towards the edge of the map, attempt to paralyse one of these people. They've not got most health. I believe it does count as securing the area. Ah, and finally, my other sniper can do something. Watch this shit. If I shoot the arm, they lose their weapon, they'll likely try and run. Let's try that. Disabled their arm, perfect. That's one less person on their side able to use a weapon. That one's bled out. This guy should just try and retreat. Yep, there we go. That should just be this technician left now. If everything's going to plan. No, never mind, they've got a sniper. Sniper doesn't look too happy that I've murdered their friends. Can't say why. Yeah, sniper's gonna be a nuisance. I run into here, use another dash. Yes, should be a decent shot, potentially a kill. I've not got a shock weapon on this person though, so it's not going to stun them.
Damn, it got me.
Decent amount of damage though. Nathan should be able to finish off. Yeah, there we go.
Hostile destroyed.
And then go hide behind the car. Yeah, the voice acting, like, it's definitely got a little to be desired, isn't it? Anyway, let's move to Keshi up. I've got a plan. It's not a good plan, but it is a plan. Yeah, there's definitely some good voice actors, and you've just got the ones who sound like they just found the voice actor on the street and said, "Hey, I'll buy you coffee if you do some voices." Yeah, not quite a full paralysis. I can just run and hide though. If cutscenes are good, we've actually invested into the cutscenes. But yeah, as is being said by Fuke, it's definitely not quite the same quality throughout. Enemy spotted. Okay, that is an enemy. I was just wanting to make sure that wasn't the friendly we're trying to save. So launch some missiles.
This wound has given me some
Oh no, I think I partially shot the guy I'm trying to save. Oh no. Wait, no, that was a key structure. Never mind. Key structure doesn't matter. An enemy spotted. Yeah. I mean, I can't argue that is pretty much what it sounds like half the time. Do the sniper. Unlocked rapid clearance, which I'll need to use at some point. Now I don't remember whether or not I actually said in this mission that I'd get the equipment and such back after, so I'm just gonna go rob this guy's corpse. For the greater good and all that, anyway. I'm not robbing it just for the sake of it, no. I spent all their actions using a med kit. Clearly they were unaware that Takeshi is right around the corner.
Moving.
His big stunning needle. No one likes having a surprise needle being stuck into them. Well, that was barely worth taking. But oh well. Let's get this stunning. That should be it. Mission complete. Yes. Yes it is. Perfect. I am the master tactician, clearly. I mean, I didn't get anyone hit there, did I, in that combat? That was actually pretty good. Where was Kato? Ah, who knows?
Decades were needed to get to this point. The old Phoenix Project didn't want to see. New Jericho didn't want to accept. I really hope the third time's a charm. We have always been so busy focusing on recent phenomena. We ran in circles, researching the myths, the Pandora virus, the thousands of mutations that appeared, but never searched for its true origins. We weren't the first to deal with this. Randolph's grandfather found evidence of sites and artifacts predating known history. With the ice caps melted, we stand a better chance of finding them than he ever did.
Does ancient civilization live under the ice caps? That's a bit ballsy of him. Sounds awfully cold under there. I mean, it very much may be. I wouldn't be too surprised if they call it global warming. That's a prevalent issue. If you do want to try and help it, then it's fairly simple. Just try and stop NFTs because they're daft and take up a lot of energy for some reason. Because somebody wants to own the Nyan Cat GIF. Don't know why. Anyway, Dr. Lewandowski on board can delve into the secrets of the past. She believes an enigmatic precursor civilization once existed on Earth. Its ruins scattered around the globe. CLT for the study of antediluvian archaeology can be used to discover the ruins of this precursor civilization. Our hope is the ancient secret as we uncover can aid in stopping the Pandora threat. A lot of research. And got a new research available, I thought it said. See any new research available. Just trust that that was the case. I'll make everyone's favourite Nathan stronger still. He now gets extra damage and he gets a new class which will be the Infiltrator. Who I believe there's something the Infiltrator can get which lets him deal extra damage. Yeah, this one. What I'd like to try and do for now is, I guess, get surprise attack. No, we need to get speed. They're way too slow before. I could have made him a priest, yeah, but does Nathan look like a priest? Honestly, he looks like someone you'd find in a back alley half dead. That's neither here nor there, is it? Also, I'm curious, can we look in the, I believe it was Phoenix Charlie? Base info, can we look inside their containment? No, we cannot. Cool, never mind then. Well, leave it be. He looks like Ghost Recon, does he? Red? Nah, that red's not spreading at all. I'm sure it's fine. I mean, if anything, red spreading means there's more people for me to save. So, at the end of the day, that's a good thing, isn't it? I mean, being able to save extra people is always nice. Anyway, the Tiamat. Do we have anything to do over here? I don't think there's any more missions at this side. No, there doesn't seem to be anything anywhere, so I'll just send them back to base.
Research complete.
Oh, we've got a new heavy cannon with 200 damage.
Research complete.
Let's get one of those made. We've also completed this one immediately. Based on reconstructing Symon's writings about the antediluvian civilization, there are two potential sites that could match the descriptions in his notes. But it's impossible to know which is the right one. Coordinates for both have been added to our system. Lovely. I mean, the heavy cannon might have been buffed regardless. Like, this heavy cannon is looking lovely. I'm glad I've invested in research now. It's 280 shock. Compare that to the previous heavy cannon, this one. It's only 100. Yeah, where was it? I've already just gone past this here. Now, the main concern is it's a single shot. It's 3 action points for 1 hit. That 1 hit has more damage, has more shock value, so it should lower enemies' action points. Still uses 3 action points, but overall, I'd say this initial thing, if you get that, There's 60 damage and a burst of 3, so that's 180. I do think then this comes out better. So I guess give him that. I also need to get some ammo for it. We'll need at least one of them to test out. I'll need to decide on the rest at some point. And honestly, Tiamat, before it goes back to base, go pick up some science. Over here, we're attacking a Pandoran nest. Now, last time I attacked a Pandoran nest, I brought the car along with me. Don't ask me why I brought the car into a cave system. Didn't really do much, I'll be honest. Anyway, I believe this person should get marksman. There we go. Marksman, and I'll spend a bit extra to get them the last point of speed. Yeah, the car isn't great though. Like, I understand it has a lot of damage with its missiles, but in a cave, missiles can barely go anywhere. I'll show you what I mean when we get into map. It's a lot less useful than you'd hope. It takes a while. If that was actually a thing in the game, that'd be great. Sadly, I don't believe it is. Yeah, if it was, that'd be a great time. Yeah, can you see why in a map like this, having a car might not be the best idea? Although I have gotten extremely lucky, because that's one of the things right there I need to take out. Ella can't quite get in. Okay, where's the priest? Priest frenzy, everyone. If I am able to get flamethrowers at some point, I will. Flame damage is insanely powerful. I think you get them from New Jericho's flame grenades actually. It's not flamethrowers, not quite the same. Okay, let's send Elif in here. Enemies spotted, there's a fair few. That's fine. None of them have too much health. I can get a shot in with her if we need. Now Ella could get a hitting in that. Get a hitting in this. That's a better move. You can likely wipe them out. Then make her way around there, yeah. So let's go for a run. Enemy spotted, that's an egg we found. Eggs, as you'd probably guess, aren't too dangerous. Let's get the shock damage in there if we can. They resisted the shock damage, which is a shame. Their arm was disabled, I believe that was an upper arm, they're still able to use their weapon. That's a shame. That is a shame. Okay, where's our Sophia? There she is. If I move her here, I could give Ella an extra action. She could run and hit this, if need be. Kato allegedly could get a hit in.
Eyes peeled.
I like Kato's voice, that is a nice voice. Let's see. Yeah, that was a fairly reliable hit. Elif. Now, Elif, I need to potentially shoot that other alien. Sophia, we need you to get into here. Do you want you that far forward? Might want you back here potentially. Nah, we'll move you this far forward.
Heading out.
Nice as well.
Targeting.
Yeah, she'll be doing a lot better against that Triton footpad guy. So we'll use Elif to get a shot in at this. There we go. That's gone down. Sophia, you take a shot in there. Make sure you're not shooting anything you shouldn't be. There we go.
Eliminated.
Oh, they dropped a weapon. I believe that would be a Sniderian rifle then. Interesting one to get. Doing Overwatch with pistol. It's our sniper now. Get the sniper to do a dash if need be. Get them to there, we could get an actual shot in. Let's send them forward then. I've got every Sniderian thing and every Anu thing, because I've managed to get to the point where they've given all the research to me. Okay, that other alpha can't do anything. Can potentially take out this guy, could take out their equipment. They're a Scourge, I believe Scourges have grenade launchers. We want to try and hit the head of the Magian and just take them out.
Enemy killed.
Yeah, there we go. Over here, I could get a shot off. Might as well. It's my first round, I need to get as much as I can. Okay, is the Sniderian rifle better? Yes. Now, this guy's got a viral weapon. That's going to be a nuisance. I can take out their arm. That'll be nice. Disabled arm. Which arm was that? It was the lower arm. Perfect. In turn, and that's me perfectly safe for now. Hopefully, anyway. Disabled another arm, which is nice. And likely they thought they'd be safe here, but I need Ella to take a step out, and then she can just murder him. What do you murder him with? Do you want to use hammer or sword? Take your pick. Either way, they're very much dead. And I believe it makes the same sound regardless. Sword, you say? Let's give them a quick murder. Well, it's a bit late now that I've used the sword. Makes you feel any better. It's a nice purple sword if you zoom. Look at that. What a lovely sword. Didn't mean to pause the game. Now, I'm going to use what I like to call cheating to look for rooms which might potentially have the last thing in it. Looking at the room layouts, I'd say back there seems likely. That's a big empty space in the middle. I don't see anywhere else a big empty space. I want to move everyone over there. Now, you could argue it's not cheating because I'm just doing something the game lets you do regardless. But I definitely do think it is cheating. Mostly because you're not supposed to be able to see what the rooms are like. I mean, you can't see enemies. It's not quite that cheaty, it's basically just sonar. In a game where you're not supposed to be using sonar. Famous words of Todd Howard, it just works. I promise you, it just works. It's very handy to do it though. It definitely helps with these missions because you can't just be roaming around everywhere otherwise. Not really able to figure out where you're supposed to be going. It's going to take a while to get over there though. Luckily there's not going to be too many enemies, I didn't think. Sophia, you can also run up here. That's fine. Hurry up with that, please. Don't have all day to wait for your animations to finish. It's annoying that you have to follow their entire walk each time. You can't just send multiple people walking at once. It does make sense because otherwise they'd possibly be moving through each other. And also there's a chance you'll spot an enemy as you're walking. It does stop you if that happens. Yeah, I think that should be everyone. Okay, we've got a guy with a shotgun there. Damn. I didn't think there'd be someone with a shotgun coming up behind me. That's not allowed. Just big hammer on there. There we go. Some might say it is hammer time, and those people will be banned from chat, so you better not. You better not finish the rest of that, puke. If you do, I'm going to be very upset.
Enemy spotted.
I mean, you've not said the thing yet, so it's fine. I can give you a pass. You're just saying every lyric other than it. Are you? I mean, it's one way to get around the specifics of what I said.
Here I am, let's do this!
I mean, I'll be honest, I don't know all the lyrics to Hammer Time. It's not a song I listen to often, if at all. And also, I'm confused. Oh yeah, it's Can't Touch This, isn't it? Yeah, I don't really know much songs like from around then. I'm not really good at keeping up with songs. I'm also worried because I'm able to hear something in there, and it could be a siren. I'm really hoping. I mean, you say it's old music, old people music now though, but for the most part I listen to like Bryan Adams and like all that stuff, so... Honestly, I'm not much better in that sense. I'm gonna say no, because I want one last thing in here, just to be safe. I'm getting Overwatch. Okay, we're fine. Let's finish this mission off then. Got a nice easy shot, look at this. Oh, Summer 69 is great. I love a good bit of Summer 69. You also have to love yourself a bit of Deciph mode occasionally. Nice bit of the... can't remember the name of the song now. I had it in my head a second ago, damn, I was about to say it. Well, I'm sure I'll remember it at some point. What did Deciph make again? Sweet dreams are made of this, I think it is. That's what the safe mode does. That's a good one as well. Or was that? No, that was Eurythmics. What was the safe mode? Damn. I'm trying to remember what the safe mode did. I know there's a song. Give me a minute. I'm gonna go to my Spotify playlist. It's a shame I'm not able to play it on stream, but I would if I could. I just can't get enough. That was the safe mode. There we go. We've got it in the end. What I don't understand is, surely if you had a little pop-up window or something like in the corner here, that says the exact song that's playing and who it's by and such, surely that would be fine with DMCA, wouldn't it? Or would you have to pay to get a license to be able to do that? That might be a workaround, but no. You're just not allowed it. Yeah, I'm aware, New Jericho, you told me the same for everyone else.
We've been working together so well, I thought I'd send over a little gift. Just some new tech we've been working on here in the lab. New multimode fibers, quantum capacitors, self-sealing stem bolts, that sort of thing. Does that sound good?
I mean, this sounds nice.
Excellent! Honestly, I'm just excited to share this stuff. I spend so much time in the lab, it all becomes very abstract, you know? Just incrementing numbers. Forgetting that there are real people out there whose lives are affected by the technologies we develop. Even the simple ones. Anyway, I'll let you get back to saving the world.
Yeah, like, I'm assuming it's a venue that licenses the music which gets played by the DJs. I don't know. It's all weird politics and that when it comes to all of that. So it means to be a radio license or something if you're playing it as a DJ, maybe? I don't know how it all works. But regardless, hello Wailing Banshee, good to see you again.
Research complete.
Yeah, we did something else. Hooray. We're not the first to seek the secrets of the antediluvian civilization. Throughout history, great collectors have prized surviving texts and schemata of antediluvian origin. Today, some of these collections lie forgotten in the ruins of our own pre-Pandoran virus cities. Others are in the hands of the disciples of Anu, New Jericho and Snidrin. We need them if we are to succeed against the Pandoran threat. Our research indicates one such collection, which describes a weapon of staggering simplicity and effectiveness, is located in the city not far from our base. Lovely. Which base? Is that home base, I'd assume? Make a house a home and all that. It was. Lovely. Can't wait to go to here. Get something, right? There's a mission up there. Oh yeah, that's that Dr. Symes thing from before. Lovely. Nowhere's getting attacked, I should be fine to send the T-Arms out in a second. Over here we're fine. Just wait for these guys to get their stamina back. Out of curiosity, what are you both thinking of NFTs and all that, if you've heard of it? If you haven't, it's essentially people buying the rights to like memes and tweets and that. So you can effectively own a tweet. It's not just your tweets, you own the bit of internet it's in. Whatever that means. And somehow they're ridiculously bad for the environment, like tons of CO2 and such goes into making these exact things which show that you own it. It's like the same kind of stuff for cryptocurrencies and how they work for proving a thing's authentic. It's daft. I don't understand that at all. I mean, yeah, people are paying a ridiculous amount for some of these things, but is it worth taking money from them simply at the cost of environment? I mean, it's a lot of money, I can understand it, but still. It's bizarre. It really is. I'll get back to the game. Clinging to the ruins of an old library, our operatives have discovered a half-mad creature that resembles a barnacle with a human face. It's you, Fuke! We found you in the game! It's brilliant. Creature, apparently a former head librarian, is still human enough to give them directions to its hidden treasure. They're rambling and confusing, but somehow quite interesting. I can proclaim it as an oracle. Okay, I'm gonna get everyone's input. Option 1, follow its directions. Option 2, could be a trap. Option 3, just shoot it. Option 4, proclaim it as an oracle. I love option 4, that's great. Option 1's safe but dull. I want to proclaim it's an oracle. So that just sounds fun. Any other inputs at all, or are you just saying option 1 is safe? Because I will go with anything, really. I don't care about the safety of my own people. There's a fun in that. It's my game. Alright. River run past even Adam. From swerve of shore to bend of bay. Brings us by a commodious... Yeah, I'm not going to read that. Begins a prophecy which is to become the sacred book of Barnacle. One of the most mysterious texts circulated amongst the disciples of Anu. Oh, you're a bit late for that, Acculator. We've already proclaimed it as an oracle. I just love some of the events that come up with it. This game's great. When we got ourselves a fancier cannon. And found absolutely nothing in that next place. Anything else in the manufacturing bay we want? We've got our neural pistol, that'll be a fun one. We need to give that to, I believe it is Irina I was wanting to do. Anything else in here? Aircraft stealing kit. I don't want to steal an aircraft, though. I'd feel bad. I don't want to do it. I'll make a shotgun. I can justify making a shotgun. I could make another aircraft, actually. Do I want to make a rapid response aircraft, seeing as things are getting a bit tougher now? I'd have to go around with one less unit. Potentially, I'd just want another Manticore. Extra speed and range, though. I'm not making another Tiamat. It's too slow. Like, the speed of 250, the basic thing's 500. This one's 650. Like, that is amazing. That's 2.5 times as fast as Tiamat. I do think that's a good one. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a Helios. Get one of these made. I don't think we need to care too much about like capacity. We've got a fair few powerful guys, and if this is going to be something for going to help out in havens and such around this area, it should be fine to compromise a little in capacity. It's never too hard. Speaking of havens, let's see if we can find any which aren't yet dead amongst all this mist. And, ooh, we've got something here. Where did I send the Tiamat? It's up there. Never mind, I won't be able to get a bit of free stuff. Tiamat's already busy doing something. Vale survives, it's fine. And yeah, that was destroyed haven there. I thought there might have been one or two in the mist. Bandits dwell in the ruins of a city. A great collector lived and died here decades ago. Search the ruins for antediluvian schemata. Let's go. We get to recover stuff afterwards, so that's all good. Means we don't need to go out of our way to pick anything up. How you doing anyway, Willing Banshee? Been all good? I've got good old weather over here again as usual. It's been awfully nice recently over weekends. And all that. It's been good to do stuff with family. Oh, that loads in quite fast. I mean, we can't really go all that far with COVID stuff, although travel restrictions were lifted not too long ago, so you're actually able to try and go far if you want. Okay, I need to get into there, I believe it is. Send this forward first, get some scouting. Okay, it's definitely bandits. I mean, it's usually good weather for a short while, then the weather's just terrible. It's rain for weeks on end. I think we want to take out the sniper. Less... Could we get there in one turn? I can use 3 dashes. I believe Takeshi has max movement speed. I'm really curious, can I just make a sprint for the goal? I really want to know. Oh, I can only use it twice in a turn apparently. Damn, that's annoying. We'll get there next turn though. Need to get into some cover for now. And there were some stairs there as well, I could just use them. Oh well. Very least, let's launch some missiles into there. Missiles are not a war crime, because there is no war. This is all fine. It's just putting down the dissidents, let's say. That doesn't sound like anything bad, does it? That does definitely sound like something bad, but regardless, I'm just putting down the dissidents. That's fine. I might send Iker along as well. They have stealth. Definitely get quite far and then dash if they need to.
Wind.
Just in the off chance Takeshi gets murdered. Which is unlikely. It still could happen though, because I mean it wouldn't be a XCOM-esque kind of game if you didn't have people getting murdered for no good reason. As for everyone else, honestly, just get into some decent cover, maybe try and take a shot or two. Anastasia's got half decent defences, in fact no, she's got basic assault armour. She doesn't have good defence at all, what am I talking about? Irina can go here, hide behind the car, poke your head out, get a sniper shot next time. Nathan can go in, not go invisible, but is stealthy. If I keep him in the back, it should be fine. Just keep him back here, and he'll be more than safe. Scarab can end its turn. That heavy's bled out. Now we just wait and hope nothing goes too wrong. something went too wrong. Never mind.
Action. Got them
Oh
in
god.
my
That's no good. Don't die, Takeshi. I like you. Come on, don't murder him. Please. Takeshi, you can't die on me. Okay, Takeshi, do you have a health kit on you, mate? He seems to.
Count to 10.
Poor guy.
3.
Got a sniper overwatching, he's not able to move. Okay, Scarab could potentially activate Overwatch instead. I could missile that guy, get rid of him, so there is no Overwatch. See if Scarab can activate an Overwatch. There we go. Takeshi's able to escape now. Takeshi, please just run for your life. I don't want you dying. I feel bad for sending him into all of that. It's a bit too hopeful. I think now we'll send Iker down.
Let's rock.
Iker's got 4 will points. God, he's no good using his abilities, is he? Won't be able to get any. Well, might be able to get a dash in and get there next turn. I don't know quite how far he's able to go. Can I get any shots in from over here? I can get a shot from where I am immediately. Let's just take that. You've missed. How dare you miss? Just take another shot. You hit the weapon. God, Irina, I put some faith in you.
ready to
You've let me
engage.
down. Can't believe it. Just need to use the heavy. Irina's usually pretty good at getting her shots off, which is annoying that she missed that one. Well, both of those ones. Scarab can get some missiles. I've only got the 2 of them left. Potentially that heavy's a bigger threat. Is it worth trying to launch missiles into there? Can't go too wrong. I'd say that's fine. At the very least, I might try and get him to come out. Nah, didn't do too much. Shot off in that sniper. I'm firing from stealth, not into their back though, so it's not up to 3 times damage. Still worth taking a shot though. I believe that was a complete miss. Yes. Well, he's in stealth, so he's fine enough to just sit there. We've got a reinforcement coming in.
I want you gone.
It's not a fun one.
That's where that came from.
I need
Ooh, I got another shot at Takeshi. He is not having a fun time right now. Got a little excited at the idea of getting him in immediately. Let's see, Iker, could we get you in? Potentially yes. Where do you want to go? You want to climb up that ladder. If I do that, what's the path you take? You go through there. Yeah,
No
I need to get him a
rest
bit
for the
more in the way of levels. If he shoots someone in the back right now, he should be good. But yeah, that's about it. Damn, yeah, I didn't think Iker'd quite be able to get in. Get close, and get close. Just go up to here. Hopefully the heavy won't try and shoot him. Okay, Takeshi, I'm worried about you. What's less worrying is I could potentially stun that guy. I can't get enough stunning. Could if I go there. That immediately opens me up to that sniper though. So take out the sniper and the heavy, I can take out the assaults. I don't have any shots at all, no. But the arena, can we get a shot in a few at all? Get a shot if we go there. Shot if we're there. We can go here, then we can take a step back into cover after. Take out the arm, the assault's less dangerous, that's fine.
Arch!
Anastasia, no, I don't trust Anastasia to do it. Use a scarab to take out that sniper or that sniper. I believe this one's a bigger threat. Take out that. Disabled their head. Not quite good enough though. Good spot. I might be better off just getting Takeshi to hide inside the car. Then he'll be safe. Okay, Nathan, can we get you to finish off that sniper?
Here I am.
Yes.
Let's do this. Finger on the trigger.
Best shot? Damn, he missed. Irina's used her action. Scarab, try and make yourself a better target for a sniper, hopefully it'll get shot at instead.
Come get some.
I don't really get a shot in there. A shot in there, neither are good. If I run up here, I can likely get a bash in. Yeah, if I use a dash, I can afford to use a dash. Using a lot more dashes than I'm used to. I usually don't use this many abilities.
Moving to position.
Okay, we need to take out something though.
Oh, I need help here.
Are them gonna go down? No, they are shocked however. They're missing both arms. So yeah, they're not going to be a threat at all. Am I within range to get anyone else with a war cry? No. Leave it be then. Hopefully she might get targeted by someone. That bandit used a medkit, that's fine. Everything's over after this turn. Car took a bit of a hit there. I've got Iker in position to finish this as soon as he gets a shot.
I can do this all day. Action.
Assault can't do anything. Where's the researcher? As it's popped up now.
I'm getting there.
There we go. Now we need to evacuate as well. That's a shame. They've changed it so you actually do need to escape. Well, let's just take out some guys then. Heavy, you can go down. Don't need to be dealing with you. They're going to bleed out. That's fine. I just want to try and run back, get people in the car. Can I evacuate from this side? No. I believe I need to evacuate from up there. Okay, Nathan. Can you take out this sniper? Potentially, not got a great shot. Take a step out in this direction.
I'll be right there. Finger on the trigger.
That's got to be a hit.
Just suppressing.
Damn you, Nathan. We need to get you master marksman. You're not pulling your weight right now. Yeah, this is worrying. Anastasia, we need to get you into a car. Heavy's not going to be much use at this point. Might want to just use missiles on them. Sniper in the back's not a concern, other assault's going to bleed out. Yeah, this is the best thing to do. There's no trees this time to stop it. Brilliant. Let me just move forward. Icar, just make your way over, get yourself in cover. Trina, move forward a little bit. Then just stay still. Trying to stay inside. Assault bleeds out. Single sniper. We missed Nathan. Now got another assault. I might be able to evac this turn. Rena gets into the car. Don't know how much capacity there is in the car. I'm just gonna keep shoving people in there until it says I can't. Apparently I'm allowed to have a lot of people in the car. Well, let's evac then.
Hope I'm not leaving myself exposed.
That was a less well done mission than some of the ones from earlier. But we managed to get the objective. That's what matters. No casualties, just some injuries. So, or no fatalities anyway. Definitely casualties. Namely Takeshi, which I'm feeling bad about. I do like Takeshi. A lovely castle. After all this time of research, investigation and preparation, we have it. Our first collection of ancient schemata, texts and artifacts that can be unified into a coherent blueprint for an advanced weapon. Fortunately, the blueprint alone is not enough. The much more plentiful source of alien artifacts, which archaeological facilities can process using exotic materials to craft the new weapons. And even then, our scientists indicate we will need yet another thing. Control over the special locations antediluvians use to assemble their technology. In the meantime, we have identified another collection. According to our sources, describes a weapon releasing deadly flechettes with an unknown composition. Shard gun. Seems like a shotgun of some kind. A new research though. A matic. I want to see what it does because it sounds entertaining. I guess I'll put extra things into research queue. That is entertaining, good to know. Seems New Jericho still aren't too fond of me. They do have their mission handed out to me though, so that's fine. Got them down there. Shotgun and also entertaining. Lovely. I had thought it'd be a shotgun if it was a shard gun of some kind. Tiamat can move there. What's going on over here? They're already moving. That's fine. Jericho's under attack. Brilliant. I can build some rapport with them. Defend civilians. That's management. I get 600 materials, I believe that was. Which is very nice. Now the one thing I don't like about New Jericho is they're less likely to give you free healing during a Haven defense. which I feels a bit mean of them. But still, I do enjoy getting lots of materials. It's taking a while to load. Any minute. There we go. So what do we do? Allegedly coming from in there. Over there. And over there. Alright. That's manageable. Get someone up to the roof first. Immediately instill frenzy. Now we've got instill frenzy on, send a sniper up top. Use a dash to actually get up there a little bit quicker because we'll get some will points back as soon as we're up. Enemy spotted, that's... Oh, they're a nuisance to take out, aren't they? Got a lot of health. Got 2 of them. Okay, so we're mostly coming along that street by the looks of it. I might want to keep my sniper back a little bit then. Don't know what their vision is like. They're actually spotting me. So yeah, I'll try and keep myself a little bit further back. And try and be safe. I'll do an overwatch using this. Imagine if they do launch any poison worms, it's more likely to be like over this thing.
Holding position.
Sophia can get a nice overwatch in. They're not too dangerous, it's just going to take a while to actually take them out. They're not acid throwers or anything. It could definitely be a lot worse. Oh, we've got someone hiding down the back in there. Wait a second. Where is it? Is it the other group that had Nathan? Damn, it was the other group. That guy's got his back turned, I could have got extra damage in right now. Damn. Although, knowing his, like, record, he probably would have missed regardless. Ella, I think would be smart if she got... maybe up here. Should be good cover and such, and then jump down again next turn. Okay, we've spotted yet another one. I'll stick just here then. That Hitman Alpha, I believe that's a sniper. I'm sure she'll be fine, don't worry. She's got a lot of good backup here. Namely Elif, who's going to run up here and take the brunt of all the attacks. Combat shield's great because the AI don't realise it's a shield and not actually you. If I put this up in that direction, then that sniper is likely going to shoot at this shield. That guy's likely to shoot at the shield because that's just a better shot, isn't it? Hard to pass that up, right? I need Ursula to try and keep some cover. I'll see if I can mind control one of them, because I haven't done that yet. It sounds fun. Sophia... move up here, do an overwatch in case they try and make their way around the back of the building.
I'm on Overwatch.
Elif's fine. Okay, so what do we do with you? Kato's the new guy. They'll be good later on. Question of, can I get them to survive long enough to be in the later on?
Let's do this.
I could jump jet up to here. Might not be the worst idea. I'll jump jet up to there. That should be fine. Since they are fairly new, they don't have most movement points. That's likely the better option to get them advancing quickly. Now, are we going to see poison worms? Yeah. A fair few of them. Poison worms are going to be a nuisance to take care of. Oh, any kind of worm, really. Not too bad. I'm sure I can deal with it. Yeah, you need to use a handgun for them. I think most of my guys have handguns. Okay, that guy went for melee. Somewhat unexpected. Yeah, there we go. They shot the shield, which has, I believe, 200 points of durability or whatever. Yeah, PDW would be nice. I don't think I have a technician though. I might have actually bought one up from a haven. I can't remember. Yeah, I think Sophia's likely to be the best shot against these worms. She can take out 2 of them, then fire off her assault rifle, yeah.
Kill confirmed.
Shoot at that one too. And she now has her assault rifle. We don't want to be shooting through our friend. I've only just noticed you actually see a cone of where you're shooting through. You can see what it collides with partially from the lights. I've never noticed that before. Elif, you should probably stand up, I'll be honest, my good man. I've got a brilliant plan. By that I mean a terrible, terrible plan, but I've got a brilliant plan. Let's just stun this guy and put the shield back up. Let's get that shield back. There we go. Oh, he's gonna die a horrific death, isn't he? Got some damage in. Could have been a lot worse. Now, what are people's will points like? 20, 28, 20. Yeah, that shield bearer is definitely going to come in and attack me. Right, there is no doubt about that. Thing is though, do I particularly care if that's the case? Like, Elif's been around for a while, but I'd hardly say they're someone important. If I move there, is that what I'm wanting? Yeah. Maybe a fair few will points. I'm gonna use some to get a free pistol shot. Every life's important, except for the people I don't particularly care for. They're fine to die. They're all disposable meat shields at the end of the day. Now, I'm unlikely to be able to take out that. I don't have any way to stun. Take out a leg? It wouldn't matter much. Leg's not got much armour though. It's the least armoured parts. I think go for a leg.
Target hit.
And we could get a free shot off the pistol. Yeah, maybe taking someone out would have been a better plan. However, we're about to get into my favourite one. It's Ella. Let's see. Why are you refusing to jump down there? Because there's a sloped window, of course. Alright, we can do this. It's fine. Taking out them is likely a nice idea. I want to try and move in here first. Yes, a worm there, I'm pretty sure. Should be fine so long as I stay away from it. I can't move too far. You know, with being a worm and all. I get bleeding on them. How much damage does that be? It's less base damage, but it adds bleed. Does that look like around 50 points of health in there left? Got two options, a safe one where I add shock damage, or the less safe one where I try and get the kill. Hammer, you're saying? That does look like it's less than a fifth that would be left. I do think this Dragon's Tooth's better option here. 60 damage in fact, so disabled the torso. We're left with 49 health. Okay, I made the right choice, surprisingly enough. Now I get into here, then I use the hammer to try and inflict shock. They could resist the shock. If they do, she won't have a good position to retreat to. Do we want to take this? Elif can take a hit, he's got his shield up. Or she's got her shield up. Warcry is a nice one. Yeah, it's actually got a much larger range than I thought it did. 10 tiles. Yeah, that's the way to go. That was a good shout there, Acculator. Ursula. I mean, everyone's been Warcried in the immediate area. I think Ursula should be going around here trying to mind control maybe this guy. Even if I hit his shield, it's part of him. It's not just a shield, so they'll get viral damage. Let's take a go. Does that not do viral through shields then? No? Lovely. Well, that's a learning experience, that's all fine. Guy down below, they shouldn't be too bad to deal with. I want to just try and take them out because they're
ready to engage.
Not as armoured. Apparently I can't. I guess I'll just do this. I need to do at least 1 damage to inflict virus. Got it. That would make sense. Disabled one of their legs. That's them bleeding now. Oh, let's leave things be. Nothing too bad should happen. One of the new Jericho guys. I forgot this was a Haven defense, I'll be honest with you. Don't know how I forgot. I'll only be in this week 10 minutes. Well, more poison worms. How fun. I love poison worms. Could mind control a poison worm potentially. That's an idea. Hardly a good one, but I could. Would that actually benefit me in any way? I very much doubt it. Ooh, he's able to get a cheap attack in and then deploys his shield. I thought he'd need 2 points to get an attack in. Okay. He's more concerning than I thought he'd be. How much health does he have? Yeah, 8 times 4 would not do it, would it? Could use Sophia. No, 8 times 4 would do it, wouldn't it? Never mind. I'm being daft. Let's melee him. We're gonna have everyone getting stunned. Come on, one more go. There we go. I love that. That's great. Now, what's less great is I need to take out poison worms. Keeping civilians alive is somewhat a second priority. I'm sure there's some in that building. I think just try and take out the guys spawning poison worms because I don't have enough actions to really spare. That leg it's taken the most damage out of everything left I can spot. If I take out the head, that would cause bleeding. I'll take that shot.
Success.
Even more bleeding. I think some went off the map. I'm talking about the poison worms or civilians, because I'd imagine poison worms. Yeah, poison worms, that's fine. So I know if like missiles and that go off the screen, they don't actually do anything. This guy I'd like to try and shock, because he's got a lot of health. Or daze even. That's fine. Do I want to melee a poison worm? I can use Sophia to get a pistol shot, that'll be fine.
Missed by
Sophia, how did you miss? There we go. Now Ella, get another hit in, might as well just kill it. Poison worm in there. Not too much a threat, it's not Warcried anymore however. Worth keeping in mind. Probably just jump down.
Enemy spotted.
Take it out with a big heavy attack, it's a bit wasteful. But I need to get a bit closer.
Enemy
I
killed.
thought for a second there we were about to miss all of those hits. That would have been pretty much as bad as it could have gone. Poison worm up there. Chance is it's going to drop down this ladder. So I want to try and move people away from that. Imagine that car would block the path enough that I'd be fine to just ignore for the most part. In fact, that thing would be dropping down as well. I'll go here though, I'll be safe if I can. Now can I potentially get damage in on that leg? I could. 5 extra virus, that's fine. I could mind control that, would I have friendly worms? Is what I want to find out. Not something I need to find out, it's hardly a priority. But I want to know, I want to have the friendly worms. I need to know. It's just curiosity, that's all. Don't know what the range on mind control is. I could potentially give will points to Ursula right now. I'll give action points to Ursula. There we go. Then I can just do an Overwatch with a pistol to take out one of these poison worms.
I got this covered.
Still, I just keep advancing. Just go hiding there. I get a pistol shot in. Not worthwhile trying. Honestly, 50 damage can get through the armor. I aim for something which has armor torn or no armor to begin with, like the head. I think I hit the one behind it potentially. I did hit it, and not sure what part. But we got some damage, which is fine. Well, at this point I need to be moving forward. I'll see if I can get her to take out these guys, because I don't have any melee on them. I don't think, anyway. No, all they've got is that. Which does have ammo. Worth considering. Maybe if you survive long enough, they would just run away.
Taking care of business.
Doing good work as usual, that new Jericho guy. You've got to love them.
Let's clean up some filth.
Don't take out the guys next to me. How dare you? I'll have you know, I actually have them quite well managed. Maybe not so much that poison one. Yeah, that's maybe less. Also, I'll be just a second banning this thing trying to sell me followers. How dare they? I don't want followers. At the very least, don't want to buy them. Okay, I've got one poison worm on the roof. That'll be manageable. Elif? Wait, did Elif manage to avoid the poison, then the Triton got poisoned? How? I don't understand that one. Oh well. I'll hardly complain. Yeah, I can get a shot off if I advance slightly.
Heading out. Acquiring target.
Bloody heavies in half cover. Can't believe it. It was armour that stopped the poison. That would somewhat make sense. Didn't strip any armour though, so don't know why it tried to explode. I'll just take a shot towards the torso. Did fairly decently. There's a worm she can shoot at. It's over there. Yeah, that's a good enough shot.
Threat eliminated. Wiring target.
Ah, if it doesn't get through the armour, it doesn't do damage. Did I lose armour? I don't think I did on him. It's weird the AI would think, alright, let's get attacking against that guy with heavy armour. Then again, the AI isn't always the best in this game at times. Oh yeah, I forgot of something I was going to try and do. Ursula, I want you to try and mind control, please. Let's get you a bit closer. Yes, mind control him. He is mine. Yeah, hardly my soldier. I'm sorry, I've had this pop up before, but the game seems to think otherwise. So, what does this thing do now? I can launch poison worms. Hey, new Jericho guys. I've got an idea. If they're friendly, it's all good. If they're not, it's a heavy. They're friendly poison worms. Look, I got poison worms. This is amazing. This is the best I could have hoped for. I didn't think you could get friendly poison worms. I'm so happy. I am so happy. Oh, that is amazing. Could I use those poison worms to my advantage in any way? I think it's too late in the fight. I could just get them to detonate on top of the new Jericho guys. That could be entertaining. Hardly useful in any capacity, but it could be entertaining.
Pushing on.
God, that is great though. It's still a shame though you aren't able to capture the mind-controlled guys at the end. I think aim there. That should be good. Yeah, got some decent damage in. Yeah, I'll be able to control them. They've popped up in here. I just need to wait a turn for them to activate. Like, this is going to be amazing. Like, I'll need to definitely keep that in mind for later. Why not move up to the damaged one? I could paralyze it. Yeah, I could maybe get the mind control one paralyzed. I'll need to be moving Elif for that though. Honestly, he's pretty far back.
You like
That maybe hit my one as well? No, it just had a little jump. Never mind, it's fine. I didn't hit him. I need to come up with a name for him as well. I don't know what you'd call him, ever. Maybe he'd be a bit of a Jeff Bezos, potentially, who knows. He seems like the guy to spit out worms. I should probably move out of the way so I can get a better shot in. Don't murder my paralysed Archanon, how dare you? I needed to capture that, you Jericho, you bastards.
Proceeding.
Yeah, New Jericho didn't attack the poison worms, so they have to be under my control therefore. I don't think I've captured a poison worm yet, no I haven't come across them before when I've been able to. Still can't believe you Jericho murdered my paralysed thing I was trying to capture though. Imagine being that against pursuit of science. I mean, I've got a Triton still. That's one I've already captured though. Anyway, poison worms. What to do? Can I get info on it? I can. It's got 15 perception. That's surprisingly quite good, I believe. I mean, that guy will run away eventually. Like, how much ammo does he have left? I'm either out or about to be out. I think he's about to be out. Also, can I get will points by moving my poison worm? I can. Everyone gets more will points for moving a poison worm. I love this. Why am I allowed my own poison worms? If this thing stops being mind controlled, would I still be able to? It's been impaired? Okay, I'm confused. Unit is unable to perform action due to being physically or physically incapacitated. Oh no, one of them is psychiatrically. It must be out of... Oh? It's panicking, is it? No? I'm confused. It's refusing to move or anything though. Perhaps Ursula is losing her grasp on it? No. Should be fine. I guess it is just panic then. Swell points didn't reach low enough. I'm assuming that just happened when, simply because it has infection on it. Yeah, I'll see if I can go paralyze someone. As for my poison worms are the best. Look at him. I love having my own poison worms. There's absolutely no benefit to having it. Yeah, I need to try and move up here. So you can get this paralysed. It's gonna take a while. Yeah, I will paralyse a worm as well. I've only got one guy for paralysis weapon. I meant to give a neural pistol to someone, but I had forgotten. I think for now I can mostly just leave it be. Yes, I could take a shot at poison worm. There we go. I'd rather take control of one of my own worms if I can. Don't want to be taking a shot there. If I get closer, could I potentially onslaught him? Takes 2 action points. Got will points for dash. Let's see. Can. Okay, we can start with paralysis now. Elif, let's get you in and get you paralysing people. Apparently the very middle square on this guy isn't actually occupied. It does make sense for saving resources, but that's a curious way they've done it. Unless that's just highlighting it as the enemy. Who knows? Sphere at this point, just like Overwatch over there, I guess. Ursula can still panic, I believe. If will points are less, will points aren't. Instead then, let's try and get some viral damage. Yeah, you need to get up to 10% of its hit points, so it's going to take a while. If I can capture one of these though, I must get an awful lot from that. Okay, let's give it some virus. That'll mean we can induce panic and such as much as we want. And there's not any poison worms I need to take out. Civilians all seem to be alive. Yeah. I'll just leave it be. Something worth considering is I've only got 2 turns until that guy wakes up. I'm thinking New Jericho will murder him regardless, however. So that's not too much a problem. Yeah, I might have to run back, but honestly I've captured a Triton before and chances are we're going to have it being murdered regardless by everyone's favourite, the New Jericho people. They murdered the... what was the other one called? Arthron, or something along those lines. I still needed to capture one of them, so I'm annoyed they murdered him. Oh, and apparently my poison worm got him under control. Well, I could just walk over there, I guess. Yeah, I can just use my poison worms to get the New Jericho troops, apparently. I can just farm this up, but no. Apparently, I didn't have the time. Which is a shame. Okay, more poison worms, that's fine. We do need to give someone a neural pistol. Because after this, I can definitely see why that's a problem. We're up to 7 will points. How's Ursula doing? 10. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit worrying. Take out the poison worm.
Enemy kill.
I don't know if I'll be able to actually get Elif to stun this thing. I can get a total of 6 stuns off if I get Sophia close enough. It's not quite enough. No, I'm gonna be 1 shy, I believe. I'll do my best though. At 39, I can get another 16. That'll bring me up to... yeah, 55. Potentially then I just want to recover, then move forward next turn. What I do want to do is that guy's able to move through cover. He's not able to move through me. So if I sit myself just here, I don't think he'll be able to retreat because he needs to get to a reinforcement point. If I move Ella to here, I'll stop him from retreating ever. New Jericho heavy. Yeah, they're not going to be able to do anything useful. Poison worm next to him, I was thinking I needed to attack, but no, that poison worm is mine. That's fine. And I don't have enough action points. Why not? Alright. I can't even stand by because the requirements haven't been met. How confusing. I guess I had to recover. Yeah. I think recover Sophia. Next turn I'll be able to get forward and use another onslaught. Send this heavy down to get them. Make sure they don't ruin my plan somehow. Use that new heavy I've just got. They are. Go in here, make sure there's at least going to be 1 civilian who survives. Yeah, that's fine. There's a few civilians in there. Got too many units to control. I'm not enjoying this. Induce panic. There we go. Might be an idea to try and put down my own mind-controlled one at this point. It does say warning friendly unit, and I am aware. Currently it's trying to be friendly. But it's about to break free, I think. I'll need to wait and see. For now, I guess we've already used some of the ammo, so the magazine's going to be getting replenished regardless. Just watch over this, I guess. Stop that other poison worm as it comes down. Lowering the health doesn't matter, it's max health I need to get down. The rest of us I just need to wait on, I think. Next turn though, I should be able to capture it. Damn, it moved. If it wasn't panicked, it might not have moved. It might have, no, it would have tried to retreat, regardless. Don't need them doing anything. Don't need them. Don't need them. Sophia, potentially, yes. Get a dash in so we can get extra hits. Okay, we can get 5 goes in. That should be more than enough. Sophia, move here, use onslaught.
Stand your ground.
Yeah. Is this it? This mission done. In fact, something worth considering is if you disable someone's body, typically that reduces their max health, so technically that makes them easier to paralyze. Good to know my poison worms gained experience. Yeah, cool. Good for you, poison worms. I'm really confused. Do I get to keep the poison worms? Are they my pets now? Have I broken something? I'm really hoping I've managed to keep them. That didn't identify their origin. That's fine though. In here, Chiron Vivisection. We can get that going. Personnel. Do we have poison worms in here? No. No, we don't keep the poison worms. That's a shame. I was hoping I'd get to keep the poison worms. What now? I've got about half an hour until I'm planning to wrap up the stream. At the start I said I wanted to try and do this, so I guess I'll head over and do that. Unless there's the new Jericho one, that's actually probably more useful. We'll do that. Shard gun, I forgot I was going over there. Let's do it. That'll be a nice extra mission. Keshi's not looking too hot. We'll be able to heal him though. That's all good. Just hope it didn't take too long to load in. Any minute now. There we are. Nice little Tiamat going in. So we need to retrieve a collection. Do we know where? It's in there? Alright, that's manageable. Now I've learnt from last time. It's a bad idea to just try and use all your dashes in one go. Keshi, immediately heal yourself. God, you need it, man.
Let's go.
Then go get in the car. I don't care who you spot, just go get in the car. So we against the Anu, yeah. Honestly, if they like us enough, we probably could have just asked for us stuff. So well. Nathan is invisible, he can go there. Trina, it'd be nice to get someone up top. Hardly necessary. I think I'll hide up here for now. Gives us some nice cover on the way up. Stasia. You're not that useful, I'll be honest. Not really worth keeping around anywhere too close by. Icar, you can go invisible too, so I'll just send you over here and do some forward scouting. Deja, I'll get into better cover then. We still don't know where any enemies are. Okay, there's one. We found a priest. That's not too worrying, we're miles away. Priests can be annoying though. They'll potentially mind control my soldiers. But if we just need to get into there... Is it evac zone? Is it behind us? It is. Potentially that means we just need to get into there, and that's it. So let's just send a car forward of Takeshi units. And yeah, no good shots in. So he can follow suit and try and go towards the ladder at least. Now we let them do their thing. Assault doing an overwatch, that's more than manageable. That Assault had a shotgun, as does that guy. Did forget, I know use shotguns. Thankfully, I've got a lot of snipers with me, so I should be able to take them out from good distance. Yeah, if we take out one of their arms, Assault shouldn't be able to do anything. There we go. Just get a pistol overwatching. Car, keep on moving. Might be able to finish it this turn. Get out the car for you. And yeah, get up here. They need to evacuate still. That's a shame. It is good they've changed it though. It does make a lot more sense than going in, taking something, and then that's it. Can you do anything too useful? Not really. That guy's already been disabled. He might have a grenade on him. It's unlikely for Vanu. I'll get an overwatch. Just make sure up that side's safe.
I'm on overwatch.
That's where the priest will be coming from.
Finger on the trigger.
Anastasia could get a shot in towards the priest. I think maybe that's a bit hopeful, as is that. I'll get her to just do overwatch. Shorter cone towards that Assault guy with a shotgun.
Here I am.
Nathan can snipe from the ground, that'll be fine. Could take out that arm, that'd be lovely. It's unlikely. Oh, he did it! Well done, Nathan. I've never expected much from you, but you actually pulled it off for once.
My faith hasn't wavered.
Ah, he had regeneration. He managed to get his arm back, regardless. Something to keep in mind in the future. For now though, it's still mostly going to plan. Because not all of them have the same mutations. If they don't have a torso mutation, their arms won't recover. They're wasting their time using health kits. That priest's definitely worrying me. Getting a little too close. Oh, that's interesting. The pistol can shoot at the guy below, but Not the sniper rifle. Does somewhat make sense. Potentially taking out the leg could be nice. Psychic Scream, that lowers will points. I think take out the leg. Damn, it hit the torso. As for him, he's gonna keep getting his arm back, isn't he? Yeah, I can't really hit anything else though. Arm it is. No, we do need to think about retreating. I'll save that action in case we can just escape.
Right there.
Enter a vehicle. Scarab, I need you to be making your way back. In 2 turns you should be able to make your way to the evacuation point. Yeah, I'll send him over here. Hoping the priest tries to shoot the car, because I doubt the car is going to be afflicted by viruses. At least not the biological kind. Move over there, could get a shot in towards assault. Yeah, that's worth doing. Over here, fire at him. Take out his legs, they're not augmented in any way, it's just his torso. Oh, we just straight up murdered him. Lovely. That's also acceptable. Hit his torso again, that priest will die. That's not most hopeful. I'll try once more. I have will points to spare for it. Disabled torso, they're now bleeding. Damn, not quite enough. Had hoped that'd be enough to finish off. Everyone else though, I'd say just get them to pull back slightly, if they're towards the front. Nathan, I'll just do a pistol shot, sure. I'm sure one of them will hit. Any one of those needs to hit. There we go. And we'll leave him there, he'll retreat next turn. Possibly I'll get him to jump into car. Got reinforcements somewhere? Not entirely sure which side. I believe that's towards our evac zone. Should be able to take out this guy. Take out an arm. He doesn't have the fancy stuff. That should be him dealt with. Disabled his leg. Yeah, it's good enough. Scarab can't quite make it. Need to take out that assault then. Got an Overwatch cone. Don't know how wide it is. I'll use a card to activate it. That should be safe. Car's got a big hitbox, but yeah, that Overwatch cone's not going that far, so that's fine. Iker, you get inside. Believe Nathan should be able to get inside. Would want to get a pistol shot as well.
I'm on the move.
Don't enter yet, get a couple pistol shots in. Potentially we can take out the arm. That was not the arm, that was very much a pillar behind him. Just aim for the leg, I guess. Then get in. Irina, can you just jump down? No. Jump down from there. Seems a bit dangerous. A ladder the other side? There is. That's fine then. I can get another solid shot into that leg, that's me sorted. There we go, face should bleed out. Anastasia, you just get into car as well. It's fine. It's nice having a car. Especially one which has missiles in it. It's the best kind of car. Tad over dramatic, but alright. At least they are definitely dead. Yeah, they shouldn't be able to hit the car too easily from that distance. Yeah, but it's a hand pistol, isn't it? The hand cannon takes 2 action points, I believe. That's fine then. You can already escape. I like her going out of her way to avoid the ladder. It doesn't make her look any better at this, it just makes her look daft. She had action points to spare. Yeah, there we go. Someone's still injured. Car's damaged still. That's from the previous mission. That is more than fine. As long as we're not dead, I'm more than happy. We have our second collection that our scientists can unify into an actionable weapon blueprint. Remember, blueprints alone are not enough. Plentiful sources of ancient artifacts, processed by our archaeological facilities, provide exotic materials from which to craft the new weapons. I've identified another location. If reports are to be believed, we can develop an explosive of unparalleled power based on it. That just sounds fun as well, doesn't it? First, a shard gun. Let's get that researched. That's just going to be fun, isn't it? In fact, did we finish the research on the Matic? No, we didn't. I'll leave that be then for now. We'll take off that research, we don't need it. Got 2 more things in there. We'll move to them, we won't do them just yet, however.
Research complete.
And we've done the research, so it's actually need them. Does it actually need fancy materials, or is that just trying to say stuff? No, it does genuinely need fancy materials. Process, not simply flavor text. Well, I think we've got time for maybe one more mission. So I'll let you decide in the chat. Do you want the Rebuke, that fancy grenade or grenade launcher you can get using the ancient relics? We can do this one about Dr. Symes, or we can wait for the Manticore to get to this phase 1 for New Jericho. Now, Calculator, you're saying you want grenades. What about you, Wailing Banshee? Which do you think? There's apparently a lot of viewers in chat. Possibly just friends boosting the numbers. If any of you have a preference, do let me know. Grenade it is, alright. Grenade's the one I'm already at, I believe, isn't it? Yeah. Let's give it a shot. We have the Tiamat groups, they've got their big car. Hopefully, that'll be good enough. any minute now. There we go. Oh, that's a siren of mind control. What happens if you mind control someone with mind control? Can you then chain the mind control to someone else? That's something interesting which I'd like to try and figure out at some point. But chances are we won't. So, yeah. Again, I've forgotten to give anyone a bloody pistol to paralyse people with. Keep forgetting, I've even tried to get Arena specialised into it last time. I guess we'll just kill this guy because it's too dangerous to try and capture just the melee. There we go. Takeshi. Could try and paralyse him, it's maybe not the best plan. Nathan can apparently get a shot against the arm. If we could take out both their arms, it might work. I could definitely see that being more feasible.
Ready to engage.
Yeah, take out their arms, take out their torso, they get 160 less hit points. So that's 16 less paralysis I'd need. That could make it feasible if I take out of that. Let's give it a shot, we'll see if we can capture it. It's a terrible, terrible plan. Especially with anyone to boost the action points with us. It's not the best spot I'm in. I'll take a shot. Anastasia might end up killing it. It's maybe not the best plan. Irina could get some pistol shots in. Take out an arm and torso. They are going to try and mind control is my biggest concern. Missed the arm. Maybe aim around there then. Disabled torso. That's equally as nice. They're now more easily paralysed. Now take another shot. Take out the arm. Got one less arm. I don't know what that means. Their only actions are slash your arm as well as the abilities. So I believe having one taken out means they will attack one armed, maybe doing less damage. This is a terrible, terrible plan. Okay, in one action round, if I'm lucky, I can get him there. Do I have anyone who can boost him up in action points? No, Takeshi's only one. So I need to somehow get that to come up to Takeshi, not murder him, and then I'll stun it. It's a terrible, terrible idea. I'm gonna go with it though. It's the last mission of the stream. I need to do something at least vaguely dangerous. Warcry should hopefully make it a lot less dangerous. Then I care less about Anastasia so she can stay somewhat exposed. Scarab needs to provide cover to all of these guys, so move up to here. Potentially move Iker inside, he can go grab stuff. There we go. Takeshi, I'm not trusting this at all. I could move him in now. Bad idea. No, I'll leave him be. Just hope it doesn't go for Takeshi, because I need to take it in one go. In fact, no, it's going to bleed out regardless. Never mind, I should have just killed it. Unless I can heal it. Yeah, it's mind controlled someone now. I don't think I'll manage. I'll need to get a neural pistol with me next time. That bleeds out in 2 turns. I'm not finishing a mission in 2 turns, I wouldn't think. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill it. Want to get my unit back.
Ready to engage.
There we go.
Kill confirmed.
Smells like trouble.
He panicked and moved after he was finished being mind controlled. Not the worst spot, to be honest. He moved into cover. Okay, Scarab, who can we see? See them. See them. They're more of a threat. Let's launch some missiles. There we are. Then we continue to move forward. Anastasia. You make your way up there, I believe would be best. I need to evac after this. I just run inside. What's the route I take? I go up that ladder. Let's get this objective done this turn. Activate. Now we need to evacuate. Evacuating is easily enough done though.
Ready to engage.
Scourge is going to be a nuisance. Scourge means it comes with a grenade launcher. Take a pistol shot first, see where that lands. It missed. Cool, didn't land at all. Okay, hit its arm, apparently. I think that should be a kill regardless now, as long as it hits.
What a kill.
Yeah, there we go. She's still got some cover because the car's in front. Car can take a fair few hits. 200 damage in one go maybe is not the best though. Okay, car, how far can you actually go? Reasonably far. Anastasia, you just jump in, you've not got the best at movement and range and such. Sniper, take care of that guy. Potentially use Nathan. He's got a good spot for it. There we are. Try and pick up Nathan, I'd imagine. Takeshi can give Nathan extra action points. Get him to run a bit further. Can run up to, was it there? Do this. Waste a small amount of action points, can't make it to evac immediately regardless. Now Nathan can go get inside. Scarab can just move forward. The other two have plenty of movement, so they'll be fine to catch up on their own, I'd imagine.
Right there.
Don't need cover, there's not any enemies.
Let's go. Target located.
Never mind, there is an enemy. Where? There. Shouldn't be a nuisance. That's more than manageable. It's too far away to do too much. We've just got another siren, that's 2 sirens up back. Can get both of them into the car. Then, if everyone's in the car, they should be able to escape. Takeshi, you go get in the car too then. Can we fit everyone? No, that's a car full at this point. Damn. Okay, that one's actually a threat right now. The fact that everyone's in the car makes it more so a threat. Irina is going to take a shot. Disable the head. No more mind control. Disable the arm. No more melee. Mind control needs to go first.
Alive. For now.
Minus 21 will points. It's got a bit of virus on it. It should only be a threat for 1 turn still. Move the car in front of her. Hopefully that'll keep her safe. Everyone else just stay in the car, there's no point moving them out. We've got mind fraggers coming up. Okay, this is concerning. I'm going to melee attack the car, yeah. Irina, I think she could get there if the car moved. The car can definitely get there, so it can waste a few action points to move out of the way. And damn, she can't quite get out. Damn, damn, damn. Well, last round of missiles. We need to take out the sirens, if we can. I just had thought I could have potentially moved the car in, took Takeshi out into the evac zone, onslaughted Irina just after and gotten her in this turn. That's annoying. That could have worked out. Okay, we need to take out that thing's head if we can. Potentially take someone out for a war cry. Might be able to get a war cry in.
Ready to engage.
Okay, take out the head. That's all good. Pistol will let that thing die if I get a shot in. Let's do that. Let's get a 3 pistol shot in. Yeah, any damage will work.
Targeting.
That virus will also panic if it does somehow survive. Panic that one. Got enough action points for it, or will points. Yeah, 'cause I've got biochemist or whatever the perk is. Like, this will continually add virus.
Ready to fire.
One more and that should be it. I believe it had 4 will points max. Yeah, that'll be it down to 0, it will panic and run away. That one will bleed out, and panic as well if it somehow doesn't.
I'll try to get there in one piece.
This is a really dangerous spot if this doesn't work out as planned. Fingers crossed. Let's see. Okay, one died, one panicked and ran. Thank God. We're able to escape this next turn. Oh, that was a lot tougher than I thought it would be. Simply because I refused to take people outside of the car.
I have to move.
There we go. And this should be a nice evac as well. There we are. That was a good one. I liked that mission. There were a bit too many sirens, but it was still fun dealing with them. And now we wait. Collection secured. Remember our scientists' report we need to establish and maintain control over unique industrial nodes. Yada yada, we get it. We've identified another collector. This time we have to brave a Snidrian haven. We expect to develop a long-range weapon blueprint. It's a sniper rifle. Where is that sniper rifle? It's here. Alright. That should be manageable. Yeah, but for now, that's as much as I'm going to do mission-wise. I'm going to go over all my personnel though, because I've not really leveled them up much during this. And I really should be. Do you want cautious on Takeshi? I mean, he's hardly trying to like do damage or anything. I could get self-defense specialist and give him ranged paralysis too. I think that'd be better suited for Irina, since she's able to get 3 pistol shots in. Nah, I think for now give willpower. Stop people getting mind controlled, seeing as that's becoming something. Takeshi fine, that's just a car. Anastasia. Extra strength, yeah. That's always nice. Boost up willpower. Irina, while I remember, neural pistol. There we go. That does 7 paralysis, so it's ever so slightly less effective than the melee one. I'm able to get a bunch of free shots in, that's definitely nice. But in comparison, what's the range? 17 versus 27, it's a lot less accurate. Nathan, what should we do with him? I think extra speed for now. Make it so he can be on the move if he needs to be. Iker is a weird one. Again, sniperist. We should try and make our new sniper rifle at some point. Get that being made now, while I'm aware that it's a thing I need. Get another magazine too. I think so. Stick that in. Yeah, that was Iker I was looking at, wasn't it? Boy decoy should be nice. Get them working as spider drones. Don't have anyone using them yet. There we are. And I guess speed. Speed's always nice. Possibly. Inspire would be actually really good for her. I'd definitely do well. She doesn't need this pistol anymore. Do I want to give her something different? No, I'll keep her with it. I mean, she's not going to be using it much. As for the priest, keep extra ammo for that, leave that be. Mind sense, if that's a passive, then that's nice, and I do think it is. Take it. Then extra movement speed, because we're struggling to move her in that Haven defense earlier. Sophia's just good. She can have a quick aim too. She's already got everything else. She also gets better at close quarters. I could give her a shotgun. I'll need to think about that one. I'll keep some points around for that last level. She must be close. Sheila. Return fire could be very nice with that shield, couldn't it? I'm assuming using would actually mean it needs to be in your hand, so that wouldn't apply if you have a combat shield. That being the case, I might not actually bother. I'll just invest in extra health. Sniper, extra stealth, sure. Okay, so yeah, we need to get extra movement. We're wanting to get them to be a new melee person, so we need movement. That's someone new I don't care about, as is that. As is that. That's us back to start. I believe I did make a new weapon. Yeah, the Hell 2. I think that's going to do better than Deceptor at this stage. Only 6 shots in the mission. Doesn't sound good, but honestly, that might be enough. I'll need to see, well, need to consider changing that around. I have the shotgun, I said Sophia could use it. Where's Sophia? Ah, it's good for removing cover. That's definitely going to be useful then, yeah. I've never really taken into account that cover might need to be removed, but you are correct. Yes, Sophia, you can get the new shotgun. Where is it? Looking at it a moment ago. Aye, had to scroll up. Yeah, this could be a nice one. You don't need that extra ammo. There we go. I'll leave her with a health kit because she does have the thing to move stuff in her inventory for free. Always nice to give her a health kit if that's the case. Yeah, she's got like light damage, she's got short range, she's got very close range. She should be good to do pretty much everything. Shotgun might even be decent at long range using this. Like 30% extra accuracy is nice. And then an extra 20% from this. So that's 50% more accuracy with a shotgun. That's definitely going to be nice. But anyway, that's everything for now. I'm gonna head off, do various other things, I'm not entirely sure what. But I do hope everyone here did enjoy. At the very least, I do appreciate the company. It's always nice having people to talk to. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or evening or whatever it might be for people watching. And I'll see you next time then. Bye for now.